When did you realize your parents had a favorite child and it wasn't you? I was 11 when I broke my arm falling off the monkey bars. Mom drove me to urgent care, texting the whole way. Dad met us there between conference calls. They signed the paperwork and dropped me at Grandma's with a bottle of children's ibuprofen. 2 years later, my brother Declan fractured his pinky during basketball tryouts. Both parents left work immediately. They took him to the best orthopedic surgeon in the state. Mom slept on a cot in his room for 3 nights. Dad hired a private tutor so he wouldn't fall behind in school. They documented his entire recovery on Instagram with captions about their brave warrior. The post got thousands of likes. For my broken arm, I got a generic card that said, "Feel better soon," signed by both of them. The pattern was always there. I just hadn't wanted to see it. When I made honor roll, they said good job and went back to their phones. When Declan made honor roll, they threw a dinner party. He got a new gaming system. I got a handshake. When I was accepted to the state's top high school program for gifted students, Mom mentioned it once at book club. When Declan made junior varsity basketball as a freshman, they had custom jerseys printed for the entire family with his number on the back. I stopped telling them about my achievements. It hurt less that way. The breaking point came during my senior year. I'd been working 2 jobs while maintaining straight A's, saving everything for college. I'd applied to 15 schools and gotten accepted to 12, including an Ivy League with partial scholarship. I told them at dinner, hands shaking with excitement. Dad glanced up from his phone. "That's nice, honey." Mom smiled vaguely. "We'll talk about it later." Declan asked if he could have my room when I left. 3 days later, Declan got recruited by a Division II college for basketball. The celebration lasted an entire weekend. They invited relatives I'd never met, hired a photographer, posted albums online about how their son was destined for greatness. That night, I asked if we could discuss my college plans. "About that," Dad said, "we've decided to invest in Declan's future. With his athletic career taking off, he'll need proper support. Training camps, equipment, travel tournaments." "What about my scholarship?" I asked quietly. Mom sighed like I was being difficult. "You got partial scholarship, not full. Those Ivy League schools are expensive. Declan's opportunity is time-sensitive. You can go to community college first." I'd spent 4 years working myself to exhaustion, all while watching them worship my brother for making a sports team. I didn't argue. I applied for every grant, loan, and work-study program available. I graduated valedictorian. My parents missed the ceremony because Declan had a tournament. They sent Grandma with a disposable camera. I left for college with $800, a full-ride scholarship I'd earned through 3 additional essays, and a letter reminding me to call Declan on his birthday. Now I'm 24, finishing medical school. Declan quit basketball sophomore year, dropped out, and moved back home. He works part-time at a sporting goods store. My parents still call him their greatest accomplishment. They recently asked if I could loan them money. Dad's business is struggling. I thought about those Instagram posts, those jerseys, that orthopedic surgeon. I remembered urgent care and generic cards. Then I said the most liberating word I've ever spoken: no.